Hey guys, Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. I got my skid mounted in yesterday and took some time today to lay the hose reels out in the tanks and whatever and see how everything's gonna fit. I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. Okay, as you can see, I got all 3 electric Han-A reels on there with no problem. I got 73 inches between these black bars and there's plenty of room for these 3 12-inch electric hose reels to fit. I got room to spare. You know, I'm right tight on this side. I don't need any spare room on this side, so right up against there, not quite touching. And then I got plenty of room between the reels and a little bit of room to spare on the end. So I'm real happy with how that has laid out. And those look fantastic on there, plenty of room. And then I got my new 5.5 gallon per minute Honda GX390 with the skid sitting right there, all pretty. I'm going to be changing how that unloader back there routes a little bit. It's got some funky angle on it, but that can be changed, swapped around pretty easily. We're going to be doing that. I got the Gen 2 set up right here, same position it used to be in. And then instead of the battery box right here, this is my Fat Boy pump inside there. So plumbing goes in and out and around on this. I'll be able to plumb that no problem. On and off switch right here, and all my 12 volt stuff will be right here. And then my battery fit right in here perfectly. I'm gonna make a little strap system for that, and everything's gonna be wired, reels, everything, right to this battery. All these pumps, everything's gonna be right there. I'm gonna put a nice 40 amp circuit breaker in there, and that's gonna be perfect. And then I got my big 100 gallon tank in the back here. That's gonna be plumbed with a Hudson valve on the left side over there where you see that tape right there. This is covering up my hole from last year. Another hole to plumb some water return from the power washer. That's a 100 gallon buffer tank. That's where we're gonna start. And then this is gonna be my 55, 60 gallon SH only tank. And as the season progresses, I'm hoping to purchase some more correct tanks. But this is what we're starting with. I may get some of those square vertical tanks as we move forward. And then I'm going to employ a couple of different soap buckets. My roof snot came in a nice 5 gallon cube. I'm likely going to use that on this side. And then I'm going to have a Apple wash or something like that in a cube on this side. And I'm going to have a valve here to switch between soap so I can choose whichever soap I want. And then I put my GP reels on this side. I'm going to use the one in the front by the buffer tank as water hose storage. I got a couple 50-foot sections of Flexzilla, which are going to go on there instead of being in the cab of the truck. And then this one here is going to be used for high pressure hose storage. And I'm going to carry a couple extra 50-foot sections, then an extra 100-foot section, and keep them on that reel there as extra in case I need it. Again, instead of keeping them in the cab of the truck. And then this is not the gas tank that I'm going to mount, but I'm going to get like a boat tank or some type of square red plastic tank that's going to mount here. This is going to be my auxiliary fuel tank, or I should say my main fuel tank. And you can see this sits slightly higher than the actual gas tank that's on the pressure washer. So I'm going to put a petcock in here, going to come down with a 3-way valve, and I'm going to feed my carburetor directly off of this. And then with a 3-way valve, this tank is going to act as the reserve tank, so that if this runs out, I'm still going to have gas in here to finish my job. But this way I keep an eye on fuel, and I won't be filling this thing up twice a day. I'll just be coming to the gas station, filling this up on the same side as I'm filling up my truck. So that's going to be ease of convenience for me, I believe. So I've purchased what I need to do that correctly, and I'll show you how that portion of the build goes. And then of course I got my blend manifold, and I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this thing. I think it's going to wind up mounted up here. I'm going to have a plate made, and I think it's going to go right about there. So I have some room on the bottom for the hoses to come out, and then all the hoses are going to run like down through here, behind that, come back up on the other side for the buffer tank and soap tank and all that, come back up around that. I think that's how I'm going to run those. Haven't really figured out a better place to put that yet. And then I can store, you know, storage in here. My surface cleaner can go there. I can put gutter tools under here, brushes, brooms, whatever I want to do. And that's how we look on this side of the rail. So plenty of room. Really thrilled with it. And it's about to snow here in Connecticut again. So this is a real quick mock-up for me. It's actually misting a little bit right now. And the snow's gonna start momentarily. So I'm getting this stuff back off the truck and back into the barn. And then hopefully after this storm, it starts to warm up for us a little bit. And we can make some more videos about wiring the electric hose reels and plumbing everything on the truck and getting it built correctly. So you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you soon.